I am starting my today with Lisbon's iconic tram 28. There was a lineup and many people were waiting for the tram. It is possible you may have to wait for a few by the time you get your turn to board. As you can see, this is early morning and there is already lineup. But if you come late, there will be bigger lines. When I go in, I used the Lisboa card to pay to ride this tram, which gives you unlimited public transport in Lisbon. On top, Lisboa card also gives you access to a variety of attractions, either free of extra cost or with good discounts. I seated on the left side of the tram, which gives you a better view of the city. The tram is a historic which is operating on a scenic 7-kilometer route through narrow hilly streets, neighborhoods like Alfama, Barça, and Chiado. It runs from Martim, Moniz to Campo de Orique, passing major landmarks such as Lisbon's Cathedral, Estrela Basilica, and a full roughly 45-minute journey covers top historic and steep areas of Lisbon. As you can see, we're passing through boulevard with a nice view of the trees. Neighborhood with restaurants. Sometimes the tram is very close to the buildings, specifically if you are in Alfama district, the oldest and the most atmospheric part of Lisbon. The street is steeply inclined and a common feature is Lisbon's hilly terrain, where narrow passages connect different neighborhoods like Bairro Alto and Castelo de São Jorge. A really great atmosphere. Look at this. Very narrow street, you can touch the buildings. Look at here. You go uphill, you go downhill, you go close to the building, far from the building, boulevard, narrow street. It gives you everything. I loved this journey, by the way, and I would definitely recommend this journey if you are in Lisbon. The tram itself is made of wood inside. It gives you kind of atmosphere of being historic. Soon we're reaching Miradouro das Portas do Sol. This is the famous panoramic viewpoint, one of the most photographed spots in the city. This terrace offers sweeping view of historic Alfama neighborhood and Tagus River. And the journey continues. The cobblestone roads, sidewalks. One thing I would advise, you must wear comfortable shoes for walking, because in Lisbon you will go up and down and you will walk on cobblestone road. We are reaching the destination now. Look at the view at the destination. So some of the trams are already parked there. They will obviously, one comes, another goes. Iconic view. Really great. Next, I went to Pastéis de Belém, is the original iconic Portuguese custard tart sold since 1837 at historic bakery near Lisbon's Jerónimos Monastery.
And they put you outside here. You can have a table service too, but there will be queue. This is the counter service. You go in and that's for you.
Other times, mostly this is the most crispy one.
I already had a meal, so I only tried one just to have a taste. It was really good. I will definitely recommend if you are in the area, you should try it. The next place is one of the most visited place in Lisbon. And that's where I went, Jerónimos Monastery, located in Belém district of Lisbon, is a 16th century UNESCO World Heritage Site and a masterpiece of Portuguese Manueline architecture. Commissioned by King Manuel I in 1501 to commemorate Vasco da Gama voyage to India. It houses tomb of Vasco da Gama and others. When you go there, you will likely will have to wait in the in the open sun. So if it's a summer, please prepare accordingly. I highly recommend you purchase your tickets online in advance to avoid long lines. Arrive early, likely before 10 a.m., and dress respectfully. Cover shoulders and knees. I used my Lisboa card to get entry, which way Lisboa card gives you free entry, and likely there will be longer lineup for Lisboa card holders. So be prepared for that. It could be a couple of hours by the time you get a chance to get in. At least that was in my case. Finally, we are getting close to the entry. Look at the architecture. Look at the details of the statues. Really good work. You take steps up first when you enter. A few more steps. And you are in this hall. Look at the ceiling. Then you go out and you are in. Look at the architecture. Really good shape. So you can imagine built in 1500s. Look at the view from the above. It's a two-story cloister, the Church of Santa Maria and the South Portal. So at the moment I am on the, you can say, top floor. Look at the architecture. Oh wow. Likely there will be many people along with you, so you will have to be patient to take pictures of certain areas. Now we are going down, taking the steps to go to down the ground level. The ceiling on the both floors has very similarities. Look at the pillars. Simply wow, considering the age of the building. There are some fountains, a big one in the middle. Little bit detail of the work. And this is Tomb of Alexander the Herculano. Tomb of Fernando Pessoa, the poet. Refractory. Big hall. Really nice vibe and atmosphere when I was there. And now I'm done. I'm coming out. My next destination was Praça do Comércio, which stands as Lisbon's majestic riverside stage, where history, architecture, and open sky meets in a single sweeping embrace. Have a look. Once the site of royal palace, the square now opens gracefully towards Tagus, inviting travelers to pause and breathe in the city's rhythm. I was there at about noon time, so there was a bit of a heat, but when you go on the water, you feel the breeze. The golden arcades frame its vast expanse, while the triumphal Arco de Rua Augusta rises like a gateway to Lisbon's bustling heart. Locals gather, tourists wander, and the light shift constantly across the patterned stones. It's a place where past and present coexist effortlessly, offering a timeless welcome to everyone who steps into its grandeur. Have a look and take it all in.
Obrigado, eu tô aqui, vou mandar foto pro senhor. Sabe
Beautiful.
aquele lugar que o pessoal vem que parece.
I can easily spend half a day here. There are a lot of restaurants around if you're looking for a meal. Nation was Castelo de São Jorge, this 11th century hilltop Moorish castle, royal residence with palace ruins and an archaeological museum. And my Lisboa card gave me free entry. You have to get a ticket, but there's no cost. So as you saw, I got the ticket and now I am in. This castle carries echoes of Lisbon's Islamic past, rising over the city once as a fortified Moorish stronghold, built and expanded during centuries of Muslim rule. Its walls sheltered scholars, traders, and soldiers. Today, its remnants preserve a quiet memory of Al-Andalus on Portuguese soil. As you can see, it sits on the top of a hill with more than 2000 years of history. Look at the view of the water from here and view of the red housetops. It covers an open air area of approximately 3 hectares. The site contains remains of various human occupations of from the 17th century BC to the present day. After looking at the water, I walked around. Look at the city. Iconic view. of Lisbon. There are restaurants if you want to eat. There is a souvenir shop which I went in if you want to buy anything. And the biggest attraction was to go in the castle. This place was quite busy as well. So you have to climb up to go around to see the view of the city and view around the castle. As you can see, people having glimpse.
I have a very ugly green screen. It's not ugly, but it might not work with your outfit.
The climb was quite up. I mean, many steps you have to take to go up. And now I'm walking on the outer walls to go around. Lot of history here. I will definitely recommend to visit if you are in the area. You will learn a lot. Another view of the city from the top. Look at. You will be walking on cobblestones, so be prepared. Now I'm going towards the museum. There's quite a bit of collection. If you want to learn about, there's opportunity here. Different artifacts on display. That's the rooftop design from the ancient times, and many other artifacts on display. So that was my stay in Lisbon. Thank you very much. Stay tuned. Please subscribe. Thank you.